like 9 new members in the Discord today.
You might actually get to 4K by then.
22.
KT1 says add him in game.
Here, well, I'm just gonna go live so people can see that we are.
Okay. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. Welcome. So many people. Thank you so much for stopping by. Going to be doing some incursions with KT1. I've got Shadow and DLL here to help me. I've never really done this before, so it's going to be a bit of a learning experience. And KT, yeah, I'll add you right now, buddy. Let's see. He's in ASR, right?
Got a new hairstyle?
What's that?
Looks like you've got a new hairstyle there.
Oh, we went supernatural today, buds. Let's see. How do you find alliances? There we go.
Leaderboard? Yeah. I'm slightly embarrassed to admit that when they moved the leaderboard to that little icon off the bottom, I thought they had deleted it for like 3 months. I was just like, man, it's kind of annoying. You can't look at that anymore.
It did well.
You see what you did there, Shadow? You made me self-conscious about my hair. I hope,
It looks great.
I hope you're proud of yourself, buddy.
Everyone's loving the hair in chat.
All right. Well, while we get this stuff set up, let's see. Moxie's here. People's Champ. Thank you so much for stopping by. Jose, Jake. If I mispronounce your name, please let me know. Sevag, the Canadian, right? Like we were talking about this with Guardian, Captain Canada, and how awesome he is. LC Music Tracks. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Willie, how you doing, bud? I can't watch right now, but do you listen to? Do I listen to the Red Hot Chili Peppers? Yeah, I actually grew up in the LA area, and yes, I definitely like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Not going to claim to be to know everything about them, but I'm a big fan. So yeah. All right. So how do these incursions work? I will say that over the last probably year, I've only click invite to incursion. Okay. Thank you for that, RR7.
There's like a lot to incursions, actually.
All right.
Yeah,
So
I mean, it's similar to when you and I did it, I think, except now you get more buffs each level, and I think it's what, 4th level is the Ultron bots.
okay.
4. And no 5.
Oh, okay, it's every 5. Okay. Yeah,
So-
that sounds right.
And let me address it because I'm getting the question already. Is no, I as DL said, I did that once with him, and I don't remember how long ago that was. And it's I'll just be honest about it. Is they've never benefited me. The rewards have never been worth the time. So I've only done it a few times just for fun with random people. Like I just went in and they can give you a partner. And
Your roster doesn't need to target farm Aegon.
no, exactly.
That's a 5-star.
So this is truly it looks like a lot of fun. People seem to really enjoy it, and it seemed like a fun thing to stream. So that's what we're doing here, and that's what we'll be working with here. So, all right. So I should use Aegon. Is that who I should use?
He is quite good.
I'm not running suicides, if that matters.
That's good.
Okay.
Aegon and Incursions is actually like insane if you get buff Cornucopia.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
after 150 hits, you're going to be getting a buff every hit with buff Cornucopia. That's like 50% for another random buff.
There's a
Could be
cooldown, but
Yeah.
you'll probably be proccing multiple regens every fight that way.
Okay.
It's
And all-
ridiculous.
Well, just tell you two. Tell me 3 people, and then because I'm sure KT1 stream is just sitting there like, hello.
Let's see. If you got Doom, you're gonna want to nullify. Or if you got Aegon, you're gonna want to nullify. It doesn't have to be Doom, but he's good. And
And then Shadow, you pick one.
yeah,
How far are you trying to get?
I think we're just having fun. It's like,
Okay.
yeah, we're not trying to do anything.
For fun, I'd probably bring Magneto or Captain Marvel.
All right, let's go with Magneto. And then I think we just got a super chat from Jose. Thank you so much. That is always appreciated. Thank you. Thank you I really appreciate that. Oh, you know what? Magneto is in a queue. Does that mean I can't use him?
Oh no, he's still there.
Yeah, there we go.
Forgot how strong he was.
Yeah. If you're not liking someone in Incursions, you can always like switch them out after after every zone.
They used to penalize that a lot more, but it's a lot easier now as long as they're still alive.
A lot of people are asking for, a few people are asking for Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Oh, all right. Well, maybe
I'm
we
not
could,
sure if you should have him in like the first zones. Maybe bring him in later.
Yeah,
Okay.
Duke Echoes Ghost Rider. Maybe switch him out after this once you get some of the buff bonus ones.
Okay. Well, I'll let you two in the chat tell me what to do, and we'll just have fun. I mean, I can always heal, right, if something goes horribly wrong.
Yeah,
Okay.
KT brought Ghost Rider, so you guys, there's something around.
By the way, Vega, if you drop to like, let's say 10% with Magneto and you have buff Cornucopia, you could get super lucky when you're charging heavy, and you could get like a regen with a paralysis, and then you're gonna get like 20 regen buffs, and you're just gonna instantly be 100%.
Oh, wait, so people are saying something about Sector 7. Did I do that?
Ooh, that's not. Oh boy.
Can we reset that or something?
No, because your guys will be on timeout. Well, this will be easy for a bit. Unless you want to
I've done
try
that
it.
a lot of times, to be honest.
What's that?
I have done this a lot of times.
Yeah, I really mean it when I say I have no idea what I'm doing. Like you have to imagine. Yeah. So T tell me to take down node 4. So I will go to node 4.
And let him know which one to drop. Yeah, it rarely matters early on, but
All right.
yeah, and this first spot right here that you're seeing is where you'd be able to swap someone out, but I'd probably get a pickup for now, get those rolling.
I have to choose one of these things.
Yeah,
So what do I do?
Pickup module is the boost.
Okay.
Yeah. But like, you can get pick
Yeah,
up
Fury
power
first.
token. Oh,
Oh, you think Pure? Oh, you're thinking Magneto first.
yeah, but like it's only 3 zones, and Magneto's not gonna be that useful when it's like 12,000 opponents.
All right, let's just go with Fury, I guess.
Yeah, in the first zones, you're gonna be want to ramp Aegon up as much as you can.
Okay.
While it's easy.
Everyone looks like the chat said prowess.
Yeah, but come on, guys. He doesn't need a Magneto L3 against opponents that are weaker than him.
Yeah.
So this is one thing that it's going to take me a long time to get used to, and I'm not sure I will, is I still don't know how to put gameplay through my headset. And so as a result, I cannot hear, and I did not realize how much I use hearing when I play this game.
Evan Wu says your run will be cut in 20 minutes, so I guess then you can do Sector 8. But
Yeah. Because milestones are resetting in 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
don't hit his block when he has the green thing, my friend.
Yeah. Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
And my understanding is, Aegon, you actually want to not get hit. Is that true?
Yeah, that would be ideal.
So the thing that a lot of people forget with Mole Man is that they play him stun immune from the very beginning. But you have to remember that the quick shrug like Kingpin only picks up when he gets to 5. So your first few, you can parry him safely and get rolling.
All right. And then now, so prowess, right? That's what everyone was trying to get me to do earlier.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
But yeah, since this will be ending in 20 minutes anyways, and then you can go to Sector 8.
Okay.
You're gonna have to like choose different champions.
Okay.
So you probably want Captain Marvel then, because she is just absolutely insane.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
Like I use my rank 5, and I literally just only use her until like zone 10 or something.
Yeah, my go-to, as I've told you, is Claire, Killmonger, Void. It's not as fast or flashy a team as some people like, but it just covers everything.
I think someone asked, "What do I hear?" What I hear is nothing except for the other people on the call. It's really weird. I think it's still just a matter of getting things properly set up. Like I don't even hear the music being played, and it's odd. It's a really odd experience. So now would I just wait?
What do you mean?
Damage over time debuffs.
Oh,
It's a
I'd probably...
critical rating.
Yeah, I like the crit one.
Yeah, definitely. The critical damage rating one is insane with Sparky.
Yeah.
Like literally like 25,000 mediums or something.
Crit rating and crit damage with the attribute boost from the boss makes Claire's L2s disgusting. It's actually when I stop using the fire one because the direct damage just doesn't keep up.
What do I want to do here?
Pick up boss module. Because the boss has better ones. Compounding harm is pretty good. Well, if you're... I don't know, actually.
Sure, because you don't have many champions that do damage over time, except maybe like Doom. That could be nice.
Let's go with this.
it is good with Doom.
How about this lightning fist?
Lightning Fist is fun. Only...
like
Yeah.
if there's a bishop or something, that's gonna be like a problem.
I never pick Lightning Fists or the Incinerate one just because of exactly that. I had a really bad time where both me and my partner had Lightning Fists turned on, and there was like a buffet bishop or something.
But yeah, I think like I have a combo that I love using in Incursions, and that's getting Lightning Fists and the Incinerator one, because
They're pretty nuts together.
the damage. It's insane. It's literally doing like 10,000 every second or something.
Yeah, on an R5, well, and especially when you start combining them with like buff cornucopia or like extra damage based on how many debuffs are on the opponent, they get disgusting.
Hey, doesn't something happen with Ragthor now in Shock?
Yeah, they're shorter.
That's
So
it.
you're not going to be able to do a full combo and then heavy.
You can maybe do like medium heavy, but you don't want to do that.
Yeah. But yeah, he should be fine otherwise. He's not going to suddenly gain a bunch of power from that anyway.
Okay.
RR7 asks if you have Morningstar ranked.
I don't think I do. I think she's the 6-star. I think is still at R1, and the 5-star is I think only at R3 or R4.
Yeah, that's probably a bit low. She is fun though.
R7 here is saying if you have Morningstar, because she's like insane for incursions. But I wouldn't say that would be like the best idea now, because like she's insane for incursions, but like she's not so fun. And like Vega, you're not trying to get like super far right now, are you?
No, this was truly just like kind of a like just have a good time. Have me kind of learn how to do this, so I don't do things like pick 6 or 7.
Yeah.
You know.
In the official tournament.
Yeah. I'm also just honestly trying to get used to playing like this. It is. I don't want to make too big a deal about it because I know it's not interesting, but it is really weird. It's also just a weird way to even hold the phone and sit. Whatever. No one cares about that. The prestige highest in the game. No, it is definitely not. It is. It's high. It's up there, but it is not the highest in the game. That looks fun.
You can talk.
Farambe, you care. Thank you. I'm glad someone cares about how hard it is for me to play this game when not being able to hear. That is, thank you. I appreciate it. I feel better already. Slade, how are you doing? Good morning. Can I hear KT1? No, I can't hear him. We were trying to figure that out about should we do this on his or mine, and then my mornings are really rushed, and so we ended up kind of doing it this way. Guys, yeah. Why are you top shelf? Oh, because you, I think you made the most donations in the last stream, or maybe it was 2 streams ago. You made a lot of donations. Buff Cornucopia, that's the one that everyone's excited about, right?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Since you only have 13 minutes left, I guess it's fine to choose it so early.
Yeah, I would actually recommend to never get Impact Purge, pretty much.
Yeah, that's like the only bad one, to be honest.
I misread it once as like nullifying one of their buffs, and I missed the and one of yours, and I used it when I was running hype. It was a very, very sad day.
I don't get it. Why would you want to nullify one of your buffs?
Well, because you're trading it to nullify one of theirs and inflict a bleed. It's like, okay, or you could just use somebody who can do both.
So you just get hacks all the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why that's why you can build around certain teams.
Got it.
Since you have lightning fists, you probably should have picked shock debuffs.
Oh, yeah. That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, they start compounding around each other. Like there's one that gives you a prowess every time you activate a special attack, and so you build that around the one that increases prowess efficiency, and then the rare hack that increases how much the increase is, and things start getting insane. There's a lot of synergy to the hacks and incursions.
And if anyone is not already a subscriber at KT1, please make sure you check him out. The guy's put out so much amazing content over a long period of time, but definitely in the last like month or two as well. He's trying to get to 30,000 subscribers, and he is so close. So I imagine you probably all are already subscribers of his, but please go check him out. I guarantee you're going to find something there that is informative and entertaining for sure.
KT1's actually at 30,000.
Did he hit it?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
he hit it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, thanks to everyone who subscribed.
Yeah.
Recently.
Well, well
Check
done.
him out anyway.
Yeah, well done. I take it all back. No, of course. Please go check him out regardless if you haven't.
Ooh. Jake Almond asks, should I R5 Ghost or R2 6-star Clairvoyant?
Oh, that's a hard one.
That's a really hard one. That, in my opinion, that completely, the thing that I tend to ask is, what are you dying to, man? Like, what fights are causing you problems that you'd like to rank someone to fix? If you're dying to like a lot of block damage or a lot of like debuffs when you hit people, then that goes towards Ghost. If you need more immunities, if you need an all-around utility champion who can heal, power control, turn off buffs, then Claire. I mean, they're both so good, but they also both have skill caps, so I can't really use that either. Yeah, Dr. Doom says if you're good with Ghost, then Ghost. Hard to disagree with that.
Yeah, I mean, Ghost. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you can talk.
I think Ghost is like Ghost and Quake are the two that like they're the reason why I think so many of us who do these champion rankings create all these extra tiers because they're just that amazing. But I think a lot of it's kind of what DLL is saying. There's what do you need? Like there was someone recently was asking me a very similar question. And I gave a very similar answer. I was like, I can't believe I'm saying maybe rank a champion that's not Ghost, but if you need Claire and all the things that she can do, and I think they didn't have any other highly ranked mystics. In fact, this might have even been on the Discord server recently.
I remember that one.
And looking at their roster, I thought I would go with maybe it was Claire or Doom. It was a really good mystic, whatever it was. And I thought in your case that actually might be better. And then, do you still get to heal up on the boss? Is that still a thing?
You have to pick.
Oh.
You either get that or the rare hack.
Okay, definitely choose damage rating there. Since Aegon is critting like all the time now, his crit damage is going to be like 1,000 plus now.
Yeah, and see, there's the other side. Slade says if you want to prepare for the future, take Clairvoyant, which, since Kabam likes to punish whoever's in the meta, and Ghost is definitely in the meta, that's a good point too.
And guys, I'm doing my best to just look at chat, and what happens is I end up seeing just the latest one, but I'm seeing one from One Ayers. Thank you. That's a good idea. This is actually supposed to be a Bluetooth headset, so maybe I can work through it that way. And it should be going through the wavelength too, so I think there's still something about the way I have everything set up that's part of the problem.
Yeah, we can maybe look at that. Rambe points out that yes, champions are mirrored as an attacker, as a defender. They do that a lot. A lot of people picked up on it with Winter Soldier because it's a different arm if he's attacking or defending. He was just pointing out which arm Aegon was missing.
Vega.
Ooh, I like the attribute.
Oh yeah,
multiplier.
Definitely.
Because that'll make the crit damage even more ridiculous.
Oh my god. But yeah, the reason I love Captain Marvel and oh no, you only have 4 minutes left.
In fact, it's not even letting me. It's like the game froze or something. There we go.
Captain Marvel is just such a beast in Incursions. I was playing with my friend Hedge, and we ran Zone 8 of Sector 8, and there was a Hyperion boss with like, I don't remember it, but I think he had like 300,000 health, and one special 2, and he was dead.
That's disgusting.
Like, Hedge told me to watch out for the special 3, but he didn't even get to the special 2.
Yeah, I haven't used my my Captain Marvel yet, just because I don't have Nick, and it feels silly to bring a 3-star to Incursions. But I have used Hyperion, and Dude, his L1 with the incinerates with the boosted furies get absolutely disgusting. I've had like 6 incinerates up that were each doing 2,000 damage a tick.
So this is ridiculous. Was that because it was Sector 7 or whatever, though? Or was that...
No, that was the critical damage rating and the attribute boost multiplier.
Yeah. So it's doubling his crit damage rating, but then it's actually quadrupling it because the boost gets boosted by another 200%.
But the I guess what I should have said is the sector determines like the amount of health that the champions have, I assume.
Yeah, it would rank, or it would get harder sooner in Sector 8, and I think the buffs start getting harder sooner as well.
Okay.
But, I mean, you know, once you get Aegon ranked enough with that particular set of boosts, he can kind of do that to anyone.
Yeah, I'm kind of starting to get that, like, not smart sense of playing, where, like, you don't care. Like... you know, normally I'd be like, well, she might evade. Maybe I should be a little more careful or whatever, but...
Yeah, and especially if you had Proxima to just, like, be able to eat that first hit.
All right. Well, I think I'm getting the hang of it. I mean, the basics on how this works, I think. What I don't know is, what is that purple, the purple icon with the number 11?
Oh, you can look at what boosts you have active if you want to, like, see which ones to synergize with.
Got it.
You can also look at what your partner has, which is a really helpful thing, because that's how you avoid, like, oh, they have lightning fists up for 4 rooms. Maybe I shouldn't take that in case we run into a bishop.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And again, if KT and I were on the same call, we would have that level of coordination, right?
Right.
Okay.
I've never actually used it. It's just something that you could do that would be smart.
All right.
Probably can't do another zone, I don't think. There's like 40 seconds left.
Yeah.
But does that really matter? I mean, we'll just be able to do the next one, right?
You won't be able to use these champs, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you won't be able to use Aegon, which is like really fun.
Yeah,
but you have a high ranked Nick, right?
Yeah, I have an R5, I have a rank 5 Nick. I don't have the 6-star though, buddy. I don't have the 6-star.
Nick and Bree would be a lot of fun. You would just build around Furies and crits on the one hand, and also prowess, like Shadow said, and then you could pick up some bleed ones as well.
I now understand why these drones were a thing recently. I was like, why are we seeing all the sheets telling everyone what the drones do? Like, I mean, I don't know. That's awesome that KT1 hit it. All right, so I think maybe we should let KT1 be the one to set us up, though. What do we think?
Yeah, he says back in, but I'll respond and say...
Invite me again.
Asked him to invite you.
Thanks. Let's see. He might be running his own stream, though, so...
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by, Frombe. I appreciate it a lot.
Somebody says, if you had him, would you R3 Red Guardian the 6-star? That's Jose. You answered that recently, right?
Yeah, I would. I would take him to R3, and I actually do, and I have him awakened. He's only at SIG, I think 40 or 60. I would like to get him a little bit higher up before I take him all the way to R3, because I already have the 5-star completely maxed out. Karate Mike did a crystal opening recently, and he and I had a little discussion, and he was saying he wanted to get him to SIG 80 before he would take him to R3. So, yeah. All right, I guess KT1 really just want me to do the invite. How do I just go to Incursions, I assume?
Yeah.
Oh, we're already there. How do I change the sector? Oh, there we go. Did I change it?
No, you have to pick your team first.
Yeah, after you pick your team.
Okay. You all said Captain Marvel?
Marvel and Nick.
And then does it matter who the other one is?
You probably like bring someone like Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Yeah, Cosmic Ghost Rider would be fun. Although I don't know. I personally think it might be weird to use him, given it could throw off his rotation. But no better time to test it.
Corvus Glaive would be very nice.
Yeah, Corvus ranks well. Hyperion would synergize well. Captain America Infinity War might be fun with those two as well.
Oh yeah, let's
balance it out.
Let's see that. All right, now how do I make sure we run the right sector?
You click the.
You have to lock your team. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, click the ready thing.
And in the top right corner, where it's currently grayed out and says both players need to pick, there will be a selector there.
Okay. There we go.
Yep.
Oh, Evan Wu says not Corvus because colorblind is an option, so you want to maintain class diversity.
Oh, good point. Hey, what's up, Steve? Thank you so much for stopping by, and thanks for the great call, Evan. I'm glad I'd already gone with with Cap there. But
that means you could potentially, it'd be something of a one-sided team, but you could eventually try Mr. Fantastic, Night Thrasher, and Cosmic Ghost Rider, right? That'd be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I hope eventually to I think this is a fun stream, and so we can get you guys on and just have a lot more fun with it that way too.
Yeah, I mean, I personally should play more Incursions than I do. They are good for my roster. I just never bother, but it'd be fun.
And then, so basically, I just want to build up Bree, right? That's what we're going with?
Yeah, she's going to be
She's the workhorse here?
Yeah.
Captain Marvel, I literally don't use anyone else unless like there's a mystic that she just can't take.
Singh says, hi Vega, first time watching your stream, but not the last.
Awesome. I'm really happy to hear that. We are just learning how to Incursions. I have not really ever done them before. I mean, I guess DLL, you reminded me that you and I did them once.
Yeah, once and months ago, and I think it was before the Ultron change, so I'm not holding you to that.
Thank you.
Jay asks, for the higher levels of war, how do you learn to execute the fights? Is there a lot of dialogue among alliance mates on how to fight certain defenders accurately? Okay, I was going to answer, but you just finished the fight if you want that.
Is there a lot of dialogue? Yeah, there is. In fact, some of my most favorite alliances have chats completely dedicated to showing the fights. You record your fight and you show what you've previously done. And then people critique it, or you record and you send it into the alliance leaders, or there's just people who are really smart about war. And then my current alliance does not have a dedicated chat for that. However, the leaders and BG leaders are very active, informing everyone. And then, of course, you can always submit a fight of yours and anyone will take a look at it. And then when I've had questions about an assignment, I will just ask, like, hey, how should I take this? And they will give me extremely detailed notes on it, which is really helpful.
Yeah,
that's just give another good tip in chat. Splee said, like, don't special with Captain Marvel until, like, very late zones, because you don't really need the specials. You're going to kill them, like, I think quicker if you actually don't use them, and you keep a little binary.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, because, normally the L2, in my opinion, is the way to go, because you back them up, and then you have that stun last long enough for 2 heavies, but if you're killing them instantly.
Yeah.
And what you said about war fits my experience as well, which, I mean, obviously we were in the same alliances for some of this, but the way we currently do it is, like, officers will assign fights. Actually, before that even happens, we say which champions we're comfortable with, And so then they look at like, okay, who do we want to send where? And then they go, okay, who's comfortable using that champion? So they don't just pick off who do they have ranked. Now rosters are broad enough that we can stick to who we're comfortable with. And I think that that actually helps quite a bit. And then they assign things, they say which champion for which fight, and then, you know, it's on us where if we don't understand, okay, but why am I using Hyperion and not Captain Marvel for that fight? It's up to us to ask, and then we'll do the like really detailed breakdown. And there's always a lot of videos being shared.
And Evan, thank you so much for the tip. That makes a lot of sense, and I hadn't thought of it. That's for sure. For everyone who's not aware, I am in 4 Loki, and so I think a lot of you know that Master Tier Alliance. And then DLL, you're in SSX1, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Which I'm not going to call us Master right now because we were Master for a long time, but we had some trouble executing for a couple seasons.
But
and we got caught on the outside of the adjustment to Tier 1.
okay.
Like we won 4 wars in a row and then lost 1, and it dropped us to Tier 2.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
It was a bit.
And to make it clear, you're not saying that you were docked. You're saying that like after the docks in the last season, you still just were outside Master.
No,
right?
I'm saying when they cut out a lot of shell alliances and they adjusted the tier rankings, like what the cutoff was between Tier 1 and Tier 2.
Oh yeah.
We got downgraded even though we were ranked high, and then the multiplier just screwed us. I understand why they did that, and I want them to like clear out shells, but at the same time, if you can have 2 alliances that fought the same alliances, like the same opponents, and had the same record, and one of them gets Masters and one of them gets halfway down Platinum 1 because of the tier multiplier, then Tier 1 should probably be bigger. I don't think that it should be the only difference between Masters and not Masters. I mean, we also should have played better, but you know,
Any
there are always
strong
multiple factors.
any strong thoughts on these buffs?
Tide of combat, definitely.
What's that?
You said
The Tide of Combat.
Yeah.
Because the parries and armor breaks from Captain Marvel count as non-damaging debuffs, so you're going to be having a lot of more Furies.
Okay. I didn't even think about the parries. Good call.
Yeah, I picked that one a lot with Claire because the fury that it causes will then trigger buff Cornucopia, since she doesn't have any native buffs besides Dex.
Yeah.
What do we think here?
Probably Tranquility.
Did it have,
Wait, no, actually, the fight's going to be less than 20 seconds anyways.
so have them take down spiked armor?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Yeah, that's one of the bests in my opinion. Because 20% is actually like a lot more than you'd probably think. Yeah,
Evans.
Furies run.
Evan says armor breaks better than parries. I mean, yeah, armor breaks are helpful for her, but all Shadow was saying was that both are non-damaging debuffs. So they're both going to cause those extra furies, as we are seeing right now.
Yeah, when you parry and they're open, you should heavy a lot.
Yeah.
Because as you can see, you're at 11 binary now. When you probably could have been at a 20 plus if you were like parried, or also if you heavy her heavy, then she's gonna be stunned for a few seconds.
Yeah. The other thing, Bree in particular is one where I make a point to heavy and then do the light attack with to try and keep their tempo up and keep them throwing specials. I find it very helpful with her because then they're more likely to throw the next heavy and then more likely to charge in, and then you get your next heavy, and you can stay at 25 a lot with her once you get used to it. Middle Sonic showed up, says hi.
It's the parried right before the timer went out, and then you would have lost all your furies like instantly.
What's that?
You got really close to getting 5 furies, and then it would have instantly been removed because tranquility was about to happen.
Oh. Yeah, it's really weird. It's just a matter of like I'm trying to listen and
yeah, there's a lot. Evan points out, which I guess Shadow and I weren't specific enough yet. The heavy is specifically while she's in binary ignition. It doesn't do anything when this fight starts and you're not there yet.
yeah, I guess it's been a long time since I've played her. I really like her.
Yeah, she's fun. I kind of went for a while where I didn't play her either. Part just because I don't have a higher ranked Nick. Yeah, Jay says, do you consider Alliance War player success more skill or intel or both? I personally say definitely both. Vega and I have an old friend from WoW who's currently an ISO 8 Cap Communist who one of his favorite sayings is making sure you have the right tool for the job.
Yeah.
And that's why we tested a lot of things. We did a lot of duels. We did a lot of crazy rank ups to see if they worked. But like, yeah, you absolutely need the right tool and you need the right game plan, as a lot of Vega's war videos have pointed out. But then obviously you need the skill to execute that.
Hey,
It doesn't matter how strong your game plan is if the first time you try to dodge a special one, you get hit in the face.
Hey, sorry to interrupt, but I feel like the suggestion was maybe to take pyrotechnics on this one.
I would take actually either of the others.
Okay.
Because you probably don't want buff cornucopia since you're only in zone 2.
Yeah, but perpetual offense gets nuts.
Yeah.
Buff cornucopia is good later, but I don't think you need it yet.
Because you can only have them for so long.
Yeah,
They
say zone duration there, so it lasts for 4 zones. But that is like 12 fights.
See, Evan's saying no. Yeah, I'm not throwing specials. That's what I was wondering about that.
I didn't even think about that, to be honest. But yeah,
oh well,
maybe
it's okay. You're not going to die anytime soon.
Oh great!
Well,
now I'm definitely dying.
There, I'll knock on wood for you. But Evan does say those are the top 3 Captain Marvel hacks all in one, and you could very easily get buff cornucopia this next one, and then it doesn't matter.
Well, thank you, Evan. I really appreciate the knowledge, buddy.
Yeah, I don't think you need... I mean, Pyro, I stand by being the last one because you're not hurting for damage. Buff cornucopia probably does make more sense since you're not throwing specials. Yeah, I agree.
And what are we thinking about Annihilus here?
Step backs.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. You don't think I should try to nullify his rod? There's no negative to Captain Marvel here, though, right?
I mean, not really.
Am I thinking I will need Nick for literally anything else?
Probably not.
I'll just go with him. That way I can use the second life if I really need to.
Yeah. I long for the day when I feel like my reflexes are fast enough to actually punch the first step back every time against this ass.
Yeah, I do not. I'm getting better against him.
Because I like never punish the first one, even though it's almost always safe.
Whew, I think I got really lucky that he let that stun happen. Thank you, Nick.
All right, now we definitely need buff cornucopia so you can heal Nick back up.
Yeah.
Metal Sonic says Tigra and Elsa are his go-tos on Path 5. That sounds like so much fun on an otherwise not fun path.
Your Captain Marvel is going to be hitting so good now with 40% Fury potency.
That's
Jeez, 20,000.
4,000 just from the direct damage. 9,000 on that one.
40,000 heavy.
People really, in my opinion, underrate her sig. I mean, it's not critical, no, but you know, Massacre has block penetration, and you took no block damage in that fight once you went to binary, as opposed to several big hits to get those parries. It's not a lot. The indestructible is so nice, just in terms of avoiding damage adding up.
I'd definitely use a generic on her.
Yeah.
I think I'm starting to get the hang of the buffs and stuff. I mean, I realize a lot of you were like, dude, it's not hard. Why are you sweating this? But like, I get how like you form a team, the buffs come available, the content gets harder as you go. So maybe saving certain ones for later if you can. And then also picking the buffs based on who you have, right? So trying to accentuate the team that you brought as opposed to there just being an always superior buff to get. So Duke 6 dashback like, yeah, so we put out that Annihilus video and I was like, I guess I kind of need to learn how to fight him properly if I have a video on my channel. And so I've really been working on it, even in AQ, like with the boss and going in and like I have Corvus and I realized like I could just parry stun and try to do that, but I've been working on the step back light, and just going in and comboing, and I have improved a lot. Practice really does help in this game.
For sure.
Thanks for stopping by, MSC. I really appreciate it. K-Dog, Tiger's getting so much street cred. I'm hoping to add to that myself soon. We put out the video a couple weeks ago, and I don't want to spoil anything, but I'm hoping to have some of my own gameplay in the next week or two. Maybe a little longer, maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah, the Squirrel Girl has Coward, so KT1 has to block a lot.
Oh.
And he got hit when he was using Cosmic Ghost Rider, so he's probably gonna revive now since it's so early.
Okay. Should I have gone in too? I saw that. I saw something happened.
No, not as if he doesn't like tell you to take it.
Yeah. There you go, buff cornucopia now.
Yeah, I'd say it's fine now. It's you're gonna be ending the fights like instantly.
That sounds good.
I love attribute boost multiplier, but yeah, buff cornucopia is probably my second favorite, and it's really good with this.
Yeah. Like unless you're really unlucky like me, my Captain Marvel was at like 100% or something. And I got 5 regeneration buffs, and I was like, no. And then like a few zones later, when I'm like 11% or something, I'm just never getting the regens.
Case of Scarlet Witch or Wolverine, using Wolverine in AQ. Well, that's nice. Regen on the last hit. Every fight it felt like.
Lobster, hello, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Dr. Doom, I don't know if I've said hello yet. Kai's, Alan, Dark Soul, thank you so much. And then Aiden, I will answer that in just a minute. I am very new to Incursions, and so it's requiring a lot more of my concentration than I'd like.
You might want to go Incinerate in case you go Pyrokinetics. If you're not using Nick that much.
Yeah, we're really not.
Yeah, so if you get a Pyrokinetics, they're going to be doing a lot more damage.
Okay.
Interference. I built 40,000 heavy.
Wow. It's weird how hesitant this is making me play. Does everyone else play hesitant in Incursions?
I don't know. I mean,
I go for like 5-hit combos, special 2, and it's just over.
like I said, I tend to use Claire, which is a very different dynamic. You build her completely differently.
Yeah, definitely. I'd say that one. Does the armor breaks count?
Take care, Aiden. He has to get back to class.
I really wanted to answer his question, though. Oh, well. I think that's I like that question, and I think it has a lot to do with the content I'm showing on the chat, too. So, what's the thing?
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Evan just says he'd throw a special 2 against Guardian just in case. I'm assuming he means so you don't get auto-blocked, in which case I would agree.
Yeah, I was weird because, I'm the Guardian lover here, and I put out the video on him, and I was like, I know he can auto-block, and I just don't... If I armor break him, though, can't he... I think that's what... He can only armor...
Yeah, he needs to have beard.
Thank you. That was a lot of stammering by me just now.
You can probably take Abomination. Or definitely take Prow. Wait, should we go Prowess or Special Augmentation?
I'd take Special Augmentation.
Are you sure he could? You have a Perpetual, damn,
I mean, he's gonna lose the Perpetual offense soon, I think, because we took it early.
And like, you won't get many specials.
Oh, we meant the middle one, Vega, but I mean, that's fine too.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, it's still extra attack rating.
What's gonna happen here? Just aspect of nightmares.
Yeah, actually, like,
double aspect of
Marvel,
nightmares.
with Captain Marvel, you can actually heal from that if you're not 100%.
Yeah, if you can go binary before it expires.
Yeah. Because, like, now you're not degenning, but you're gonna heal anyways. Oh, what?
Or not.
Oh, was it? No, I don't think you... I'm confused, to be honest.
No, that doesn't... My guess is that I think Kabam may have a... Vega, are you running Pacify?
No.
Okay, so it's not that they suddenly tied a bunch of things to defensive ability accuracy. I just think that there are a lot of things that are broken right now.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of nodes just not trigger.
Evan, thanks for the knowledge there, buddy. So I wanted to answer the question about the alliance thing. I got to get over it. Okay, so now pick pyrotechnics, right?
Just asked about it again if you wanted to answer.
Probably boost boost multiplier.
You do have.
I think Evan said pyrotechnics earlier, and they've been dropping a lot of knowledge. Let's do it. Let's do it for Evan.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Worth checking.
Yeah.
While we have a 60% incinerate.
Yeah, and I'm not sure that you have crit damage and crit rating right now.
Pyro's gonna be insane.
I can barely talk. I can barely talk and play at the same time. So answering a question.
The specials of the robot.
Nope.
Should I tell you?
Let's see which one I fight, and then.
Okay.
All right. All right, so 4. That's the cosmic one.
You're going cosmic?
I think so, right?
That's Magneto.
I honestly forget every time.
You know what? Yeah, none of them are unblockable, right? So.
Well, you just have to watch for a perforate node. I think I got one of those and was really on edge, and then it ended up being OGV, and I was like, okay, I got this.
Yeah. It should, like, he shouldn't even throw his special. You're probably gonna kill him before it happens.
Yeah, most of them are pretty simple. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Magneto.
That's a lot.
So, like I said about the indestructible. That's okay, he'll regen it back at some point. I wish I could even tell what the pyrotechnics was doing, but there were just too many red numbers, man.
Yeah, I this just feels like a very I don't want to make it sound negative because it's not negative. This is a very new mode of the game, and it feels unusual.
Ooh, now take special augmentation. Or
Yeah,
ooh,
watch out, because a mutant is Electro.
oh, so
so-
maybe switch to Nick, or
Because that
oh, you just mean the specials.
the Electro special one can be tricky if you're not far. Like, it's actually impossible if you're not far away.
Yeah.
I tend to not finish special or not finish combos. Again.
Yeah, I won't. I thank you for the knowledge.
Okay, so 400. Not bad though.
Without the Furies.
Yeah.
It's not a tip for Captain Marvel.
What's that?
What?
Oh, Evan is saying that you can get 3 heavies or 2 heavies in a combo in if you throw your L2 when they're against the wall.
I actually didn't even know that.
I think I've done that before, but it's just you have to be like throwing it at the wall, and it like never works out that way for me.
I usually just
nice.
do a medium light, heavy.
Dr. Doom, not complaining. I do want to answer your question. I just have so much going on. I'm hoping maybe while KT1 takes the boss, which looks like it's about to happen. And I don't want to hold up their stream either.
Side note, for anyone who hasn't gone through Cavalier EQ yet, Luke Cage is so much fun on the science side of things.
So, Doom, so I think the question is generally like, why did I switch alliances, right? And so there's a lot of reasons to let you know. But the main reason was I just wanted to play alongside some longtime friends. I had a base of friends in NY, and I'd been playing with them, like Duke and Ant and Six Star Killa and Battery and JP. I'd been playing alongside them for a very long time, and I really enjoyed that. But I got to know some of them in a different alliance called WA or Evil that DLL's been a part of or was the leader of. And I wanted to go play alongside those friends that I had made. I hadn't played with them in years. And there was a large collection of them in 4 Loki, and the spot opened up, so I wanted to do that. And then also, I felt like the age of the whale in this game the golden age was over. And I think Kabam signaled that pretty strongly, and a lot of people disagreed with me, but I felt like the longer the dev diaries went out, the more information we were getting, the more the game was being played. I really just felt certain that like the day of just like it was about getting those 6-star champions and getting them to SIG 200. I felt like the reward from that was not nearly worth the effort and the resources being put into it. And so it all just lined up for me to be like, I'm going to go to 4 Loki. I want to become a better player at this game. I've started this channel and I'm enjoying the heck out of it. And I think part of it would make the channel better is if I become better a player myself. And I did not think of a better place to go than 4 Loki in order to become a better player. And I've always enjoyed War since like season 1. That's when I met DLL and joined Evil. And, 4 Loki and War, that's just like they just go together, and the knowledge that they are willing to share with me has been incredible. So that's why. There's quite a few reasons, and they all kind of just came together at the same time.
Yeah, Yeah, that fight from KT was a little longer because he couldn't get any power and he was using Night Thrasher.
You think tied again?
Probably.
By the way, Evan pointed out that the light is specifically not to hit, but to close the distance, kind of like with Tigra, the last video that you posted about her. So it's to make sure the heavy will land.
Oh, probably. You want like a lot of power because if you have Tide of Combat and Rage of Combat, that's.
I would personally. The thing is that you don't want to be throwing too many specials. I would personally probably do Compounding Harm because you still have Pyrotechnics up, right?
Yeah.
And so that should be even more armor breaks.
And also because this is just, this isn't like a competitive stream. I felt like just everyone watching a bunch of special threes would not be very interesting.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, look, she's throwing another special 3.
Yeah, but we're really seeing... It's almost frustrating. I mean, it makes some thematic sense given the movie, but like how much Nick and Claire benefit from each other. Because like playing her without him, it's almost like she's a different champ. Like, she just cools off so much faster. And so fights feel like they're more about getting back to binary, as opposed to when you're in Nick, it's about staying in binary. It's amazing how much it changes.
Like, I always have Nick on my team, and I almost always have Captain Marvel. So when I did like a duel without a Nick, it felt so weird.
Yeah, I used her for a couple things in Act 6, and my highest tier Nick is actually a 3-star. And so, yeah, it was really odd. There was actually a while there when I kind of retired after WoW, when I was running, I think it was just like her and a 2-star Nick in map 5. Because she was all I needed. There's no complex fights. It's just about destroying them.
Evan's warning you to not use Captain Marvel against Black Widow Clairvoyant.
And why is that?
You'll take the damage if you block a lot.
Yeah.
Because every time she gains a charge against a Mystic, she takes that direct damage. Remember the Abyss feedback loop.
It looks like KT1 saying he's having internet issues. Wait,
Stream crashed.
okay,
Dear.
let's catch up on a couple things. Moxie, that's amazing. Yeah, someone dropped the knowledge that he had reached 30K a few minutes ago. That's cool. I mean, I'm surprised the guy doesn't have like 100,000 subscribers. But it takes time to build these things up. How long am I planning to stay in for Loki? It's always hard to say, right? But my intention is that that's just where I'm going to be. My enjoyment of the game and this channel both took off at the exact same time. So my re-enjoyment of the game. I wasn't thinking about retiring or anything, but starting this channel and getting better at the game and understanding it better. And then these interactions with more of the community and the player base has infinitely increased my enjoyment of the game. And I think being in For Loki has something to do with that. It's just a lot of players who seem to really love the game and like enjoying talking about it and the nuances of it. So, and then I just have so many longtime friends there. I mean, like Pure Gonzo, and apparently it's not Celise, it's Chelize. I feel horrible. I've been saying Celise for 3 years. Yeah, I know. Phase, even people who've recently left for activity reasons, like Aries. I mean, I just have known these guys for, DL, is it 4 years? I say 4 years and that sounds like a long time.
It's hard for me to remember who we met where. I feel like you and I have been playing for maybe that long. It was Eman and us, and you and me and Capcom. We're all at Evil.
Yeah.
I believe Strands was Godman got there just as Evil fell apart, and then we like slowly migrated people into WoW.
Yeah,
as that evolved.
Yeah. So I mean, so that's how long I've known some of these people. So yeah, I see it as, you know, my forever alliance. And then let's catch Evan. You obviously know a lot about CMM. She can nullify all the buffs. I understand. CMM with any fury.
Yeah, you would want to. You could avoid that if you didn't start in binary by dashing back enough and getting her to nullify your dexes to get rid of her charges. And then you would safely be able to go into binary. But yeah, that could be scary.
Okay. I have a feeling I'm still going to make a mistake, but that's fine. Baby Jim, how you doing, buddy? I really enjoyed the working order your lucky hat. I know, outrageous. I assume you saw today's opening video. I really should have tallied the odds on this because it has to be beating the odds by an absurd margin. It's ridiculous. And I saw your Cosmic Ghost Rider rank up and looked like you were destroying Winter Soldier there. I'm excited to see what you do there with him. So those are cool videos. Thank you so much for stopping by. PP, hey, thanks for stopping by. Ayers, hey Vega, I got Cavalier almost. Yeah, good luck with that big opening. And then, you know, I assume most of you who are here have seen the giveaway details. So the Black Friday, Cyber Monday giveaway, the details for how to enter that video went live today, and it's coinciding with a crystal opening. I wanted to make it a fun video for everyone to watch as opposed to just me talking for 3 or 4 minutes. So we opened a lot of crystals, and let's just say the lucky hat was outrageously successful in it. So yeah, apparently there's a lot of fans of Captain Marvel and Nick Fury, it looks like. Oh, and KT1's back, so we'll keep moving on. I'm trying to remember what node I picked now. Yeah, I'm gonna be late.
Ooh,
Yeah.
whoa, 20,000 into the block?
Am I just super late on her SP1?
She's extremely fast. I think she has the fastest recovery into block in the game, even above Blade. I actually kind of hate fighting her because of it.
That was weird, though.
You know how much I use her. It's weird.
Yeah. I guess maybe I just don't fight her very regularly. I mean, it's just not like really a defender you see in war. But after the first one, I was like, no, I was just late. I was fine. And then the second one, I think maybe I'm just trying to punish something I shouldn't be trying to punish.
No, there's a trick to it, but it's very fast. It's kind of like if you remember when Mephisto first came out and everybody was messing up the punish on his L1. It's kind of similar to that. You can figure it out, but it's not easy.
Hey, so I have a question. I keep picking the Fury stuff because it's fun. Do they add on top of each other, or do they just kind of cancel each other out?
I think specifically buff reinforcement Fury shouldn't show up while you have another one active, because I think the hacks of the same name don't stack. But like, as long as you're still seeing new Fury ones, I believe, yeah, the different effects do stack.
Okay.
I've actually never had a problem with Black Widow after a special one. But
Well-
I do enjoy using Killmonger against Black Widow.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Like, she heavies and you just gain so much power.
Yeah, I mean, Ghost is the best for her. I remember before the map changed, when you had that
Oh.
debuff one.
Ooh, I was gonna say boost multiplier probably.
Yeah,
Well,
I probably would have taken the others, but at the same time, offensive power rate, fine. Like, all three of those were good. So, Shadow, you've been watching Duke stream as well? Or, sorry, I meant KT1.
Yeah. A little confused there.
Yeah, rightfully so. But how's Cosmic Ghost Rider been going for him? Has he been doing the extra Fury hacks and the buff cornucopia? How's the rotation worked out?
Stream open, but I haven't been checking it much.
Oh, okay.
I do have dual monitors, but I have like the Discord on the right, and then Vega's YouTube and chat on the left one.
Gotcha. I've got the two up next to each other on the same screen.
Yeah. I think your buff cornucopia's run out.
Like,
how come I will sometimes randomly, what it feels random, get a heal?
that was the buff cornucopia. It's when one buff stacks, another one, or sorry, when one buff triggers, another random one does with a cooldown. And so, because you're also gaining Furies whenever the armor breaks and the stuns expire, then you were just gaining tons of buffs. But as Shadow pointed out, it looks like it just ran out. Hopefully, you can get it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much longer we're going anyway. We'll see.
Yeah, but also a little Captain Marvel tip is there's like a lot of specials in the game that you can heavy after the special. Like the crossbombs special one, or Kingpin special one, or something like that.
I've been bugging Vega about that for a long time. Ever since our old buddy Heisenberg pointed that out to me back when I was doing my lab runs with Hyperion. I just don't know why I hadn't tried it, and then I tried it, and then it was a core part of my game. With all of my favorite champions now are ones where you want to heavy after specials.
Definitely.
There are a ton. That's actually one of the big reasons why I want Tigra so much, is because she can kind of cheese it a little bit and get closer for a lot of them.
Definitely rank 5 Tigra.
Yeah, in a heartbeat. I don't really open feature 6-star crystals, but I can always hope for the next once she's finally in the basic.
Watch out for special delivery.
Yeah, you need to.
Actually, I think this is the first time that I've seen Mortal's special 2 and the game not freeze.
It lags so hard. Yeah, I know the slowdown is built into it, but it's just frustrating how slow it is. Yeah, PP says, ever try Void with Lightning Fists, Pyrokinetics, and the armor break after parry? Yeah, that sounds fun.
Let me see his stream. Okay, he's using... He might die, to be honest. He's 4% with Cosmic Ghost Rider.
I would think Cosmic Ghost Rider would be pretty hit and miss in here as I'm going through this more.
Yeah, I don't know how you'd manage the rotation. It just...
Check the nodes on Longshot. I think Longshot's special 3'd, but he was baiting it for a while, so I think there's like some kind of power gain on him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Vega, can you click on Longshot? What's he dealing with?
Incoming. I'll look at
same thing, but yeah, at the bottom.
Oh, what? Weird.
Remember though, KT1 does this all the time, so he's probably doesn't even have his top champions available to him.
What's the one under Rolling Thunder?
Prove yourself. Oh, yeah, my head's in the way. So I should let him take the boss then, right?
Who does he have left? Okay, so he has... Yeah, he only has Night Thrasher. Oh, he's going in. Oh, that's actually pretty good. He's gonna be reviving after this, probably.
What's weird is I thought the note said heal block on it.
Critical damage rating, I'd say.
Yeah.
All right, let's catch up on chat a little bit, huh? Kai's, do I think Master Rewards or 7 by Epic? I think AQ. I think AQ is. I mean, Master, I think is more for the fun of it. I don't think it's, if you wanted to really break it down, it's probably not worth the amount of boosts and time and all that stuff. I think it's purely for the fun. And the rewards, I think, could do with a nice buff. But, I mean that for everyone. I don't mean that just for Master, to be honest. I think all the tiers, for the amount of time and boosts and everything that everyone puts into it, I think that they should be buffed up a little bit. And then I think that was another sign where I was talking about kind of like the golden age of the whale being over. I think when Kabam did the 10% tier 5 CC it's basically like any alliance who does the 5 epic modifiers, right? Yeah. I think that just totally changed the AQ1. I do think AQ1's still great, and I think it's great that people are going for it. And I think there might be a buff to it at some point. I think, I don't know. I think it would make sense. But it's the difference between the rewards you got at AQ1 or AQ3 or whatever, or 5 or 17 or whatever I'm at now, really aren't that different, I think, when you include the epic modifier. All right, so should I go in and try to take this boss, or are we done?
Super unlucky. You have to check the nodes, because 3 times in a row he used special 1, and Mr. Sinister had Chaos. Mr. Sinister got an unstoppable 2 times out of 3 special 1s, and his special 2, all 3 hits crit.
I would maybe do Cap then, because he's going to let you purify a bit, and you can deal with Unstoppable.
Yeah. Like, wow, that was so unlucky. The first time his entire special 2 crits, and it's against Mr. Sinister.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can build to the L3, that's probably the safest way out of this. Because you got plenty of time, and one good L3 can probably finish this.
You probably don't want to go special 2 against Mr. Sinister.
No, that's way too risky.
Dude, oh my god.
It actually might kill him before he heals back, but...
I never noticed
that's
how
what I was
bad
wondering.
of a boss Mr. Sinister can be in Incursions, with all the extra crit that you have.
Yeah. And with how many debuffs?
Yeah. Right, this might kill him.
But that's one reason that I told you Claire's my go-to. But I mean, well, she's not bad for Sinister because she can afflict. She can absorb any debuffs she inflicts. But I'm sure I always use Void. That's the reason I bring Killmonger and Void, is they just solve so many other problems.
So would KT1 now have to use items though to heal up? Like,
no, he would click 10 wounds there in the middle.
Okay.
The one that was laid out for you.
Oh, buff corner, definitely. There we go. But
Heal those.
you can click the purple thing, 14, and you can see what buffs he has, because I think he's revived 2 times now, so he might be running low on buffs.
Okay.
Cool. I suppose if you're gonna fight Void on Encroaching Stun, Nick's the way to go, but that doesn't sound fun.
Neither of these sounded fun.
There's also a Warlock up there. Pretty sure he's just gonna go, Jeez, this is gonna be hard. I don't think, like, he probably has to take Call, right?
Oh yeah, so you don't think he can handle Electro?
Oh wait. Yeah. So let's change that. So we'll have him take down 2. Is that what you're saying?
Definitely, because, like, he's not gonna survive Electra.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, DLR, do you want to know, like, the reason I once lost on Sector 8? No, Zone 8. So me and my friend were playing. There were 2 Electro mini-bosses and a Doom boss. Like,
Yeah.
that should not be allowed.
I mean, my team would have a chance against that. It'd probably be Void for all 3 fights, but, like, depending on the nodes, that just sounds awful. Evan says late rooms, buff cornucopia, and perpetual offense are awesome. Totally agree. Says never do heavy purge. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. Yeah, that hack is awful. They need to either rebalance it or remove it. At the moment, it's kind of like getting an empty roll on your choice.
Basically. But here we go, that's perfect. 3 regens.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Oh, probably shouldn't have thrown this then.
No, you can probably finish
Definitely
one.
go do your heavies, and yeah, I would just wait that out. But then you'll be, never mind.
God. Willpower. Oh my god, another regen. Okay, you probably just want to finish him now, for safety. Oof. Oh, that was...
That didn't go well.
No, that was a lot of stuff happened.
Yeah.
I'm always shocked when playing him how hard Mysterio's L2 hits. Because it's like not the one you think about for damage, but it's pretty potent.
What's the boss?
Yeah, that was bad all around. It happens.
Yeah, but you can revive her, and as long as buff cornucopia is on, Claire's not really dead. Or sorry, Bree.
Definitely, the special one maybe. If you're going like with Captain America, then his special 2 is like a 3 times more likely to crit.
Which against everyone but Sinister is a very good thing. Moxie asks who's in the mic. That would be me, DLL, and Shadowzet.
You DLL?
Yeah.
You said yourself.
No,
and
me, comma, DLL, comma. Me is DLL. All right, Moxie was clearly thrown off the same way you were, Shadow. That's on me.
Throw a special 2. Yep.
Hey guys, you know what? thank you for the advice, but maybe in the fight. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Especially because there is a slight delay.
Yeah. That was 100,000 special too, and you're not even dead.
Yeah, I know, that was wild, right?
Also, why were you ending on a medium?
I'm sorry?
You were ending on mediums with Nick.
Yeah, I was just doing a 5-hit combo. To be honest, I thought the node was going to have Mighty Charge, so I was trying to get ready to reparry, and I was very confused of why he wasn't going Unstoppable. What's that?
I just said all right. KT1 swapped out Mr. Fantastic for Quake, who is insane for incursions.
Shit.
Yeah, with Tide of Combat.
Okay, yeah, I can see.
Oh no.
Wasn't this kind of the nightmare scenario you were talking about, though, if we had picked the shock debuffs on light attacks?
Yeah. Bishop's rough.
So Moxie's asking, no, I don't know the analyzer. I think
was that before your time, Vega?
No, I'm aware of a YouTuber with that name, but he doesn't play the game anymore, right?
I think he's focusing more on his his life and something like I forgot what he was doing now.
Wasn't he a bodybuilder?
Yeah, he's doing that.
Is it what? Sorry.
I think he was a bodybuilder, like a weightlifter.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
I think that's what he's working on now. I think that's what I heard from Brian Grant.
So now, Captain Marvel will revive it, but only at 20%.
Yeah. So you're just gonna hope for 5 regens at the start.
Okay.
Pretty much.
And I noticed on the parries, so I was just kind of like trying to notice stuff during the fight. She was losing between like 2 and 3 or 4% health on a parry. Is that just because we're making it a little bit farther into the zone, or?
They have pretty disgusting attack values at this point.
Just where you are now, that's about like pre-nerf Act 6 attack values, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're starting to get into some ugly combos.
Yeah, that node 1 looked bad.
Yeah, it was what, spiked armor and buffet.
Yeah. Now, how far, like, what's considered a pretty good, probably shouldn't do war right now. What's considered a good run?
I'd say like good is above 9 or 10.
Yeah.
But like a really good run is probably 13 or more.
Okay.
Yeah, finishing 10 and 8 is kind of like the standard, but it's also not at all weird for people to fail to get there if you get a bad run of nodes for your team or whatever.
Is her damage energy?
Yeah, but
Special 2.
he won't heal back the direct damage. So I've fought Ultron with her, and it's still fine.
Okay.
I think he'll heal when you throw a special 2, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, but he won't heal the bonus damage as long as you have an armor breakout.
Oh yeah.
Because I've run into the same problem where I've fought Ultron with Claire in like Arena a lot, and as long as you're in the Hellfire phase, he goes down just fine.
So are we thinking throw the special 2 then, or no?
I mean, you're going to want to go into Binary first because we're hoping for the buff.
On regen. Oh, Oh, power gain. You can probably just cycle power gains now. No, a special 2. Yeah, definitely. Special 2.
Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, we got a problem.
Oh,
Throw
special 1. No. Oh, that would have killed him.
Yeah, that would have
Oh
killed
my
him.
god. Why did he have to evade? No.
Because that's what he does.
With
Oh,
no
you know.
warning or counter or predictability.
That was so unlucky though.
Yeah, it is what it is. So Moxie's saying, yeah, he used to go to the gym with a girl and they did some live streams. That sounds pretty cool.
I wish you randomly got like level 1 revives in Incursions instead of those like dinky little health potions that do absolutely nothing.
And the revives and incursions cost so much.
Yeah, they're kind of disgusting.
I have to say, too, experiencing it is weird, like how much damage you're seeing done off of a parry. One of you said it was like Act 6. It definitely feels like Act 6.
Yeah, when you get to this next one, take a look at what the attack value is, because they get gross. Fighting I mean, that was the other thing. Shadow said he had a bad time in Zone 8 to a Doom boss. The block penetration with these attack values just hurts so bad.
Didn't actually even get to the Doom because double Electro is minis.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, coward, fun.
I don't think I even fully understand this node. It's not the one I thought it was.
So you want to
can probably
rapidly
just-
tap block.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with Nick. The idea with this one is a lot of people just try and hold block because they think that that's the best way to do damage. But remember, it says when enters a block, so you want to rapidly tap block, and it'll get them down.
Yeah.
But
Like, kind of think like you're playing Quake or Sparky and just dash every time he comes at you, and just keep spamming block.
if you need space, you can intercept
Yeah.
Why is he unblockable?
because that's
of the
the
coward.
thing. Yeah, you want to tap block, but you can't actually block.
Okay.
Was special 1 probably?
Yeah. Get him
Throw
back.
it now because okay.
Yeah, and then just don't hit him, just tap block during the stuff. Okay. The bleed will help. Cool.
Whew.
I was very close to like distracting you every time.
Yeah, so it's a weird thing, and I'm sorry if I sounded irritated before. I wasn't. It's just like you guys are on enough of a delay where it's like I don't know how to explain it. It's a weird.
that's-
It's weird.
Sorry, I forgot about it.
No.
Because
And hopefully it makes for a better viewing experience, right? Like that's what I hope. That's what we hope people are doing, is enjoying it, right? So, yeah.
Yeah.
And Moxie, he's going to open some crystals. Yeah, let's definitely raid him. In fact, I gotta go. I have to be done in 25 minutes. Can someone communicate to KT1 and say like maybe we call it at the end of this zone or whatever this is, this boss fight, and then we'll watch him open crystals, see if that works for him.
What did you say, sir?
Basically, I'm seeing if we can call it after this void boss, and then let's go raid KT1. I don't know how many of us are in here, but sounds like he's maybe opened some crystals because I got to go in 20 minutes regardless. So I'd rather.
Moxie points out you can put it in the chat in game.
Well, that just sounds simple. All right.
Thanks, Moxie.
Did I actually write your as in YOUR?
You did.
I did. I can't blame that on an autocorrect.
It happens though.
Yeah, it does.
There needs to be a name for like. I mean, we're all aware of Freudian slips, but that's not there. It's just like I don't know.
Incursion live streaming, too much going on slip. Definitely good first run. Now you just need an R3. I know. So Evan, I don't even have a 6-star Nick Fury. He's like the champion I think I'm just never going to get. It's kind of a fun joke, or at least I'm trying to act like it's fun. Next time you do oh, that's Claire, right? Black Widow Clairvoyant. Yeah. That's the abbreviation for Claire. Yeah, I think that would be fun. There was a lot to learn here. Like, I was surprised at how much damage I took just on blocks. And then nodes that I'm just not like the one right there where I was like, why did he go unblockable? And then thankfully you guys told me that he just is unblockable.
This Void has 21,000 attack rating.
Jesus.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So
he has buffet.
Given all the things that we just talked about and what people are saying here, thank you. I appreciate the kindness. Is Captain America Infinity War good? Because I felt like he was pretty awesome in this.
I don't really have him because like he's rank 1 5-star.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'd say he's definitely good, but probably not a top option like Captain Marvel or Aegon or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, and mine's not fully duped. I mean, I imagine if you did Captain America, maybe Gilly 99, and then
yeah, like I see RR saying Gilly 99. Or my cap's only a Sig, I think 80 actually. This is where we've talked about like. When you're ranking up a champion, this was on the Discord also yesterday, I think, where it was like, it's good to have a plan. I took him up and I didn't even use him in Abyss. And I think he was my first one, Science. And I was so sure I was going to make him like the guy I was going to throw all my resources in. And then when I 100%ed Abyss, I duped Thing. And then Thing became the champion that I was going to put all the 6 stones in. And so it just would have been smart if I had just had a plan and stuck to it. I think that was a mistake. So yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and join KT1 there. As he's doing a stream, right? To open it up.
Yeah. Shadow, do you have the link handy? I can go find it.
All right. Thanks so much, everyone, for attending. This was cool. I appreciate all the help and knowledge. Shadow and DL, as always, thank you very much. And Evan, appreciate the knowledge, and Moxie for providing things that should have been obvious but weren't. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining. We'll see you in KT1. Bye bye.